you know, the cream rises to the top, doesn't it, Joe? And I think, you know, you look at the performances throughout the day, and it's been Carissa and Sally pretty much at the top of that. So it is going to be an absolute battle. I think it's going to be, you know, almost like the fittest will survive. You know, it's been a long day for both these young ladies. Carissa and Sally have had an amazing day, and they've just got to stick to their guns. Here we go.
Holding inside position is Fitzgibbons, and she'll take the first wave. Big rip in the pocket to start. Nice bottom turn, attacking it off the lip for a huge carve. Draws back to the source again on turn number 3. Another rip off the lip. Fitzgibbons on fire. One more jam on the inside section, and Sally takes the lead.
Wow, well, that's what she's got to do, Joe. She's not going to waste too much time to answer back.
She'll lock in a nice air drop for the world champ. Carissa off the bottom and hammers the first section. Big wind up, down carve to set up maneuver number 3. Big wrapping cutback. Now the champ digs in, pulls into the pit, looks to come out of the inside corner and comes close to locking in the best wave of the contest on her start.
She's not going to waste too much time to answer back.
She'll lock in a nice air drop for the world champ. Carissa off the bottom and hammers the first section. Big wind up, down carve to set up maneuver number 3. Big wrapping cutback. Now the champ digs in, pulls into the pit, looks to come out of the inside corner and comes close to locking in the best wave of the contest on her start.
She's not going to waste too much time to answer back.
She'll lock in a nice air drop for the world champ. Carissa off the bottom and hammers the first section. Big wind up, down carve to set up maneuver number 3. Big wrapping cutback. Now the champ digs in, pulls into the pit, looks to come out of the inside corner and comes close to locking in the best wave of the contest on her start. Oh, what a great showdown. We looked at the stats and the records. These two almost dead even. Let's go to Carissa's wave.
Oh, look at this turn right here. Just gouged into that right there. That was the best turn of the event, and then backed it up with that again. 3 solid turns, all varying in degree of difficulty, and then pulls into the barrel and almost comes out of it. So Carissa Moore, had she come out of that, we were looking at our 10-point ride for sure. Sally bangs it up through the lip, draws off the bottom here. Beautiful, opens the shoulders right there, that carve down that you like so much, Joe. She backs it up with another one and finishes off with a couple of solid turns. Sally Fitzgibbons is on fire as well. I dare say, though, I think Carissa's going to get the nod. Let's have a look at a bit of a slow-mo here as she comes off the... See how she opens those shoulders, puts that board in the water, that rail, and just drives off that back foot. Perfect positioning, perfect timing there for Sally. And a solid score going to be locked in for both competitors. And again, straight up through the lip there. Snaps it, lets those fins drift there, just releases that pressure. Free falls down, so...
Scores in now, Fitzgibbons an 8.33. Carissa Moore a 9.5.
Wow.
Almost perfection if she would have made that tube on the inside corner. The swell on the rise. And it's up to Carissa if she wants it. You can see that Jeep yellow jersey shining bright, coming around the corner off the bottom. Easy frontside carve for Carissa. Big jam off the top. Winding up for another hack. Back foot comes off and she'll go down. The 3-time world champ was on a roll. We'll see if Sally Fitzgibbons can pick it up. Beautiful hook in the pocket. Quick snap down the line. Now pulling into the tube. It's staying wide open. Fitzgibbons gets the exit. Snaps it right above Carissa Moore. High line wrap once again. And now Fitzgibbons jams it off the lip. More room on the inside corner and tags it shut. There's that classic style that she likes to kick out of waves that she really enjoyed to ride. Talked about pressure. She said she just had pressure on her head all the time. Sometimes her warm-up surfs had to be cut down to about 30 minutes because of that pain. As we see it, Carissa's last wave.
Beautiful opening turn right there. What's this next turn, Joe? Jams it in the pocket. Oh my. Off the bottom and carving right there. Oh, there you go. That's what happened. It just got a little bit too high on that wave. Let's have a look and see what happened here as she comes off the bottom. Maybe a little bit of a chop right there. You see they got a little bit of air underneath the board that she wasn't expecting. That back foot came flying off and she literally tried to get back on her feet right there. That's amazing she tried to make that. But I tell you what, Joe, she was on her way to another massive score. I mean, how's the surfing this young lady's doing right now?
Unbelievable form from the world champion. Opened with the 9.5. This was Sally's last.
Yeah, beautiful turn to kick things off. Finding that groove and rhythm is very important. Got to open up with a bang. That first turn's got to be solid. Sally pulls into the barrel. She comes out and literally runs Carissa over. Get out of the way, she says, and then manages to maintain composure to finish this wave off all the way through the inside. How do you know it's a good one? You watch by the way Sally kicks out of her wave right there, that style that she sort of does. She sort of shrugs the shoulders. And
Carissa and Sally, they're both looking so strong, and yeah, let's see what they've got.
Couple waves for you during the break between the semi and the final. Did you get a couple GoPro clips?
I think so. I was trying. There's only like 3 of us out, so it was amazing, and I'm so lucky to have even tried to get the GoPro. I don't know. I'll see how they go though.
So this is a really amazing matchup. Do you have a favorite to win?
I think when Carissa lets go of everything, and obviously she's just on point right now, and
She got so many barrels. No wonder when she heard there was a 20-minute break, she jumped out there, Potts. She wanted more.
She did. She wanted more. She's literally hooks it in the pocket. I think the 3 of the most vicious turns we've seen all day. Let's have a look at this. I think this is wave number 2. Comes off the bottom. Beautiful opening maneuver. Watch this next turn though, Joe. So much she puts into that turn right there, just kicking that tail, and right there just loses it, unfortunately. On her way to another excellent score, up into the 9s had she made that. Sally just, surfed this wave absolutely beautifully, but just maybe not as much grunt in her turns. Carissa obviously applying a lot more power to those turns. It's not about length of ride anymore, Joe. It's about what you do on that short space. And Carissa, those 2 turns that she did were just absolutely amazing.
It definitely was a close decision from the panel. One judge thought Sally's was better, so they're in the same conversation. You can see Carissa with her commitment to those first 2 turns. Big power gouges. Let's see if we have some more. Carissa Moore, 3-time world champ, all setup work. A beautiful wall at Honolulu Bay. Winds up, hacks it hard off the lip. Wraps the second one right in the pocket. Little high line turn just to set up the inside corner. Layback hammer on the inside. Jams it off the top again, and now looking to seal the deal. Grab rail reverse attempt. Ends up complete. Let's see if she can ride out. Carissa Moore lands on her feet, going for broke into the keiki bowl. Enjoy this final. A 40-minute final. We still have 24 minutes to go as we rewind the tape to the last of Carissa Moore.
Yeah, Carissa, as you said, all set up work here, just waiting for that wave to show that opportunity. Bangs it up through the lip there. We're getting used to that turn. And this one right here just opens the shoulders, sets that rail. And this is just set up work for your favorite move, Joe. Bang! Just lays down the rail on that one.
And now back to live action. Fitzgibbons looking to answer. Down carve to start. Carves down to the bottom again. Coming off the bottom. Beautiful snap off the lip. Fitzgibbons has a rampy section. Front side float. And now cracks the inside corner again for a clean finishing move.
Once I have a look at these scores about to drop.
As we check out Sally's last ride from the takeoff. Is it right in the same conversation as her previous waves?
Yeah, pretty much. Right there, beautiful turn. I think this next turn is the difference. Right there, that's what she's got to do. Beautiful jam in the lip, and then races around the section. Thought she was going to go to the air right there, but decided that floater maneuver and then straight into that last turn. Critical surfing there over that keiki bowl, super shallow. And this is Carissa's last wave. Let's have a look. Joe, this came in at a 9.30. Beautiful opening maneuver right there, just jammed it into the lip. Comes off the bottom again. Beautiful flowing maneuver right there as well. So just combination of turns there, getting that transition is just seamless, and then really lights it up through that inside bowl. A couple of solid turns. And then Joe, guess what she does? Little reverse and rides out of it. So the judges are loving the surfing that Carissa Moore is doing at the moment. A 9.5, 8.63, 9.30.
The time head judge Richie Porta was the head judge of the women's tour, and he said they just had to go there. That was the room in the scale. It was that much better, even though she went down. In the all-time record books, as we look at Carissa Moore lock in on the takeoff. A beautiful tube for the 3-time world champ. High line down carve, setting up the inside track. She's already ready for a big number to come her way, and she'll jam the finishing move. She'll end up going down. But what an amazing takeoff. Fitzgibbons on the next one.
Oh.
End section will take out Sally's effort to make the tube. It's a perfect 10 from every single judge. One of the most dramatic takeoffs here at Honolulu Bay, and a perfect tube ride. She had a lot of attempts earlier this morning, but she's saving the best for last. let's roll it. A 10-point ride for Carissa Moore.
Oh my goodness, just standing tall in that barrel there. And then this turn here, just to finish it off, just grabs the rail and just drives off that section. You know, even though she fell off, you talk about Steph Gilmore fell off, she got a 10. Carissa Moore fell off, she got a 10.
They had to.
They had to.
It's a great example of that.
Look at the size of that wave. How it's clean, deep. She disappears and she comes out untouched, Joe. That is absolutely amazing. And then finishes off with this turn right here. I love that. Just rail surfing. Yeah, beautiful. You just got to sit and watch that.
Uses so much of the wave. She's as high as she could have gone on that carve. Gets as low as possible. Didn't even mind the fall on the finish. It's a perfect 10 for Carissa Moore to finish a perfect season.
Yeah, absolutely perfect right there. Strider had the best seat in the house. He's just losing his mind right now, I reckon. After that one.
We've seen that inside section open up, but on the takeoff, that's as good as it gets.
Oh, absolutely. Straight into the barrel. Look at that. Well, she's got 10 on her back. She just got a perfect 10.
Whenever you see a heat with a 19.5 plus, you call that a super heat on tour. As we see Sally Fitzgibbons, front side rip in the pocket, trying to get a little bit of the energy to go her way. She's waiting to get barreled, and she'll end up having to look for another wave.
You know, and I mean, just look at this. Here we go again.
Carissa now ready to set up a big first snap. Driving down the line, she'll pull in for a quick vision. Looking to hit it off the top again. Clean connection off the lip, and she'll sneak out. You want that north-northwest, but a little bit of west to really set up that cave section. Here's Sally now, pulls in on the takeoff, beats the next section, and she comes flying out. Sally off the bottom. A big forehand hook, providing an amazing answer back. That was the moment she was waiting for.
I just got to clap right now. That was insane.
The conditions are at an all-time 10 right now, as well as the surfing. It's absolutely perfect out here. Sally, Carissa just trading insane barrels. That wave Carissa got, absolutely amazing. Sally backed it up and got one for herself. I haven't seen anything like this for the women in a long time, if ever. And it's just a great way to peek out and have this event come to the end and watch these two women, two of the best in the world, obviously. And I have to say, I'm included in this comment. Sally and Carissa surf better than you.
Strider, can I say, mate, you sound a bit flustered, mate. You're a bit excited.
It's amazing.
Oh, wow. Amazing stuff there. Sally Fitzgibbon. That was almost longer than Carissa's. Carissa's wave a little bit bigger, a bit more wide open. Sally's a little tighter, a little smaller, but longer. So it's going to be interesting to see where the judges go with this. They haven't thrown any scores down yet, so having a good long hard think about it. Well, I think you've got to kind of compare Sally's barrel to Carissa's barrel. I mean, to look at the 9.5, it's pure turns. Pure turns. Sally's took off and straight into the tube. Yeah, I mean, it's anyone's. You know, Carissa, look how big that wave is. You know, that was insane. And then she came out and did this turn right here as well. So that was just a powerful gouging maneuver right there. And then fell at the end. So to me, they should compare the tube rides, and they have dropped the score, Joe.
That's right. Sally Fitzgibbons gets a 9.23 for this amazing tube ride, beating multiple sections. Sealed it with the carve, but it's not enough to break the combo. She still needs 2 new waves with a little over 6 minutes remaining.
Didn't win the event. So yeah, it's come down again to this event between Courtney Conlog and Carissa. Here we go.
Under a minute to go. Fitzgibbons wants one more wave here at uncrowded Honolulu Bay. She'll just rip her way down the line. a solid performance, a runner-up finish here at the Target Maui Pro. As she told us, she's just preparing to keep her dream alive for next season, as Carissa Moore is now realizing maybe the best day of her career. Three-time world champ, and making official your 2015 Target Maui Pro champion. Back-to-back wins for Carissa Moore.
Wow, the spoils of victory. There's your champ right there. She has just put the icing on the cake.